I'm just let's look at this again, because sometimes when government acts, we want to believe that they're not acting in a vacuum. No. And that's oftentimes when governments come up with policies, and we also want to believe that they are well thought out. Yeah. When for instance, now we've had mergers, we've had political parties campaigning, and we've seen mergers here. ACN is now merged into APC, and oftentimes when we think that there will be some uniformity in some of their policies. For instance, in the old Southwest region, primary education was free. One of the things that bothers my mind is, why is it that, the schools were not returned to the owners, the original owners of the schools, considering the fact that they were taken over by a decree?
Yes, thank you very much. I mean, I don't only refer to the Lagos. In Osun, we have nearly 600,000 students in schools. Yeah, about 90% of our schools are Christian named, Muslim named, for lack of any other word to use. The former governor of Lagos State, Senator Bola Tinubu, he had the privilege of an earlier administration that had built schools. Jackson built so many schools, and it was easy for Lagos to return schools to the previous owners. In Osun State, we have about 600,000 pupils in school. About 90% of these schools are Christian or Muslim named, pre-owned by Christian or Muslim. Which means if we return them, then we must also be prepared to find space elsewhere for 90% of our students, about 540,000 pupils.
90%?
Yeah, because when we return these schools, they will then run them as private schools, yeah, and they will be fee charging. Education is free in Osun State. So we are not at the stage, at the point where schools could be returned to their previous owners.